Which of the following will be true for both monopoly and monopolistic competition in the short run? Price is greater than marginal revenue. Consider the following matrix which describe the respective strategies and the corresponding payoff of firm A and B operating in a duopoly. Firm A advertise don't advertise. Firm B advertise don't advertise. 11 6 16 0 7 9 22. Which of the following statement is a true for the above game? A, B, and C number. Firm A has no dominant strategy. Firm B has a dominant strategy. The game has a Nash equilibrium. In the context of oligopoly, consider the following statements: A and B. Cournot's equilibrium is a Nash equilibrium. Stackelberg equilibrium is a Nash equilibrium. Match list. Profit as a dynamic surplus. 4 number হচ্ছে গিয়ে জেভি ক্লার্ক প্রফিট অ্যাজ রিওয়ার্ড ফর ইনোভেশন 1 number জে সাম্পেটার প্রফিট অ্যাজ রিওয়ার্ড ফর আনসার্টনিটি বিয়ারিং 3 number এফ এইচ নাইট profit arise due to monopoly power enjoyed by the producers 2 number M Kaleki. When the marginal cost is equal to average cost, the slope of the average cost is 0. For the function q equal to a, k alpha l beta, which of the following is correct? Output elasticity with respect to capital is alpha. When an information asymmetry is observed after an agreement is obtained between individuals, it is called moral hazard. In the given diagram, after the price change, the price line shift from PQ to PQ apostrophe S and consumer comes to equilibrium at point B instead of point A. Then what is true for potatoes? OX or OI, tomato, potato, PBQSAQ. It is a given good. Which among the following is correct description of inverse demand function? P equal to FD, where P equal to price, D equal to demand, and Y equal to income. The first fundamental theorem of welfare economics requires all of the above: that there be an efficient market for every commodity, that the economy operates at some point on the utility possibility curve, producers and consumers to be price takers. The theory in which trade cycle is generated due to excess of actual over the desired investment has been given by who among the following? F. Hayek. Consider the following statements: A, C, and D number. A number: liquidity trap is a situation when people prefer to hold money rather than investing it. C number: liquidity crunch is a situation of short supply of money in the money market. D number: credit crunch is a situation of short supply of money in the loan market. Menu cost in relation to inflation refers to cost of altering price lists. According to M. Friedman, quantity theory of money is the theory of demand for money. Gilt edge market means market of government securities. Which of the following is likely to be most inflationary in its impact? Creating new money to finance a budget deficit. Consider the following statement regarding the marginal standing facility MSF. B, C, and D number. B number: MSF is a costlier route than repo. C number: MSF functions as the last resort for banks to borrow short-term funds. D number: MSF is linked to the net demand and time liabilities of the banks. The absorption approach of analyzing balance of payments was formulated by Sidney Alexander. Which among the following is not correctly matched with regard to balance of payments account? Portfolio investment, redemption, debit in the current account. Privious Singer hypothesis relates to terms of trade of developing countries. Which of the following statement about the India's balance of payments is not correct? The current account balance shows only the balance for the trade in goods and services combined. Let elasticity of demand for exports for a certain country be X and elasticity of demand for imports be M. Assume that the country devalues its currency. Its balance of payments will almost certainly show an improvement if EX plus EM greater than 1. Which of the following would cause rupee to depreciate against US dollar, other things being equal? A fall in income in USA. According to mercantilist, trade is a zero sum game. There is incomplete specialization in production when country faces increasing opportunity cost. Tax bonds is expressed as EBTY equal to delta TB by delta Y into Y by TB, where EBTY equal to buoyancy of tax revenue to income, TV equal to total tax revenue, delta TV equal to change in total tax revenue, Y equal to income, delta Y equal to change in income. Income tax is generally based on the principle of ability to pay principle, which method can help in obtaining a welfare improvement if externalities exist. All of the above regulation assigning property rights and permitting bargaining Prigovian taxes. Which of the following is a capital receipts in the government budget? Borrowing of the government from the public. Which among the following would be most effective in mitigating the effect of externalities? Fiscal policy. Maximum social advantage is achieved when marginal sacrifice equal to marginal social benefit. Statutory incidence of a tax deals with that the persons legally responsible for paying the tax. The relationship described by the expectations augmented Phillips curve is correct in which of the following only in the long run. Non-accelerating inflation rate of unemployment NAIRU means a rate of unemployment for which the change in the rate of inflation is zero. New Keynesian use which of the following to explain price and wage stickiness? All of the above. Staggered labor contracts, menu cost, behavior based on bounded rationality. Consider the following statements. A, B are correct. Effective demand in a market is the demand for a product or service which occurs when purchasers are constrained in a defined market. National demand is the demand that occurs when purchasers are not constrained in any market. For the capitalist economy, the primary objective of the new classical economist is to explain which of the following business cycle phenomenon, which of the following growth models assumes neutral technical progress, both A and B number, Herod model and Solo model. In an economy, the GDP deflator is found to be 110 for the current year if the GDP has registered an annual growth rate of 15% in the same year, then the rate of growth of the real GDP will be 5%. What is the nature of equilibrium in the ISLM model? Stock and flow equilibrium. If marginal propensity to import is zero point 0.1 and the marginal propensity to consume is zero point 0.7, the value of the income multiplier will be 2.5. According to neoclassical theory of distribution, constancy in the wage share in national income would come about only when the elasticity of factor substitution is equal to 1. Which among the following is not a feature of J.E. Maid's model? It examines the relationship between the growth rate of population and growth rate of savings. Consider the following production function forms with a technical progress terms AT only a number. So Q equal to F KT AT into LT of the above. Which of the following statements about the AK model Y equal to AK of growth is false? Growth is false. The model assumes diminishing returns to capital. Which of the following is not a correct feature for the absolute convergence to hold good? Same capital labor ratio. In Solo's growth model, the output per capita is a function of capital labor ratio. Dusenberry was of the opinion that less developed countries will have serious and adverse effect on their balance of payments due to demonstration effect. Levinstein, in his critical minimum effort thesis, treats population as a factor that is income differentiating. Workers must own the capital to which their savings has given rise. This is an important assumption of the growth model developed by L. Fascinati. Which one of the following is true for demand side vicious cycle of poverty? Low income low demand, low investment, capital deficiency, low productivity, low income. Which of the following is the cause of disequilibrium between warranted rate of growth and actual rate of growth in the Herod model? Discrepancy between ex ante investment and ex post investment. Which one of the following committees recommended to establish the National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development (NABARD) in India? Sivaraman Committee. Which of the following options is true for National Action Plan for Climate Change? Both A and B are true. It was launched in 2008. It has 8 vertical mission for pollution control. Which one of the following schemes is not included in Rashtriya Krishi Vikas Yojana (RKVY)? Which of the following is portrayed in the population pyramid of a country? Age and sex distribution of population. In the long period, which one of the following curves would aptly represent the time path of population for a developing economy? Logistic curve. Identify the correct statement about the relationship between total fertility rate and gross reproduction rate TFR greater than GRR. Which of the following is often referred to as the hedonic price method for valuing environmental assets, using linkages between variations in house prices and geographical proximity to an environmental assets? Which of the following is not a scheme for the upliftment of women in India? Ujjwala scheme. In the context of doubling of farmers' income objective, which of the following is not correct? Income from cultivation alone is to be doubled. Which one of the following statement is correct? Global warming is the rise in average temperature at Earth's surface. According to Economic Survey 2017 to 18, the Indian economy is becoming more formalized. This is indicated by which of the following shifts? Select the correct answer from the codes given below. A, B, and C number. The introduction of GST has brought more firms in the indirect tax net after demo demonetization. A significant increase has taken place in the number of individuals filing income tax returns, an increase in savings in the formal financial sector. Which of the following statements are correct regarding Finance Commission in India? Neither A nor B. Finance Commission is constituted under Article 275 of the Constitution. The provision for grants in aid to the states are provided for under Article 280. Neither A nor B. The share of agriculture in GDP of India has declined over the year. Which of the following is not a correct reason for this? Educated rural youths are not opting for agriculture as an occupation. In the last decade, which one among the following sectors has attracted the highest foreign direct investment (FDI) inflow into India? Service sector. In the context of the twin balance sheet problem in India, consider the following statements. A. B. Over leveraged corporate debt, high non performance assets of nationalized banks. In 2016-17, the Central Sponsored Scheme CSSS were restructured by the Government of India. Select the correct statements related to the restructuring using the codes given below. A. B. The decision of restructuring was taken by the Governing Council of the Niti Aayog. B number. चाहिए this will avoid overlapping of expenditure and provide visibility and impact to the CSSS. As per the census 2011 rank the following states in descending order of degree of urbanization. CABD. C number হচ্ছে কি গোয়া, A number তামিলনাড়ু, B number মহারাষ্ট্র আর পাঞ্জাব. CABD. As on 31st March 2017, external debit of India was in which of the following range as a percentage of GDP? 20 to 22%. In relation to considerations of demographic dividend, there appears to be a demographic dualism exhibited by the Indian states. In this regard, consider the following factors. Only a number. Total fertility rate. Arrange the following events in Indian economy in chronological order. A, D, B, C. A number. First phase of nationalization of 14 bank. D number. Establishment of Exim Bank of India. B number. Establishment of Narsimha Committee 1 on banking system. Or C number. Enactment of FEMA Act. Which among the following pair is not correctly matched? World Hunger Index, United Nations. Consider the following diagram which shows the production of a commodity under the condition of increasing cost. If a unit tax is imposed on the commodity, what will be the amount of the burden of the tax on the buyers? RQ. Which of the following statements is are true? AB. A common resource is rival and non-excludable. Or a public good is non-rival and non-excludable. Arrange the following books in chronological order of their publication. Select the correct answer from the codes given below. CABD. The General Theory of Employment, Interest and Money, A number. The Affluent Society, B number. Asian Drama, D number. Development as Freedom. Market failure can occur because of both A and B. Imperfect competition, externalities. Capital gain means an increase in the value of an asset. Palmer ratio is a measure of inequality of income. In Solo's growth model, under equilibrium conditions, capital lever ratio does not change. Substitution between capital and lever is possible. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. International trade along the lines of competitive advantage improves the allocative efficiency of existing resources. International trade is an engine of growth. B number. Both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. The production possibility frontier can be a straight line. The factors are not specialized and can be substituted at no extra cost. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Devaluation results in expenditure switching in an economy. Devaluation alters the composition of the current account of the balance of payments. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. External forces are of singular importance to economic activities of the developing states. Relations between the dominant and dependent states are dynamic to reinforce unequal pattern. Unequal pattern. Remember, both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Given the demand function of a consumer D equal to 10 minus 2p, the consumer surplus at price 2 is 9. Total cost function of a producer is C equal to 10 plus 5q plus 2q square. If price is 15, what is marginal cost of the producer in equilibrium? 15. Which of the following is condition of economic viability and technological feasibility of Leontief's static system? Hawkins-Simon conditions. Simplex method of solving linear programming problem was developed by Dentins. A bag contains 5 red, 7 white and 3 green balls. One ball is randomly drawn from the bag. What is probability that it is green? 1 by 5. If a sample survey of the same 100 households is conducted in a particular village annually for 5 years, the data so collected will be described as panel data. If in a distribution mean is 40, mode is 60 and the standard deviation is 10, then the coefficient of skewness will be minus 2. In a multiple linear regression with 4 independent variables, the overall regression's significance is to be tested. Which test would be used? F test. If a sample of 100 is to be taken from a population of 1000 farmers consisting of marginal small and large farmers, which of the following will be the most appropriate sampling method? Stratified random sampling. Which of the following statements are valid concerning a recursive system? A. B. The parameters can be validly estimated using separate applications of OLS to each equation. The independent variables may be correlated with the error terms in other equations. Match list. Contingency table 3 number. X square test. Unit root test 1 number. Stationarity or Fisher's F test 4 number. Test of significance of overall regression or Granger test 2 number. Causality. Generalized least squares method of estimation will not be suitable for dealing with which of the following problems? C and D number. Multicollinearity, errors in variables. Match list. Solo 3 number. SF K equal to sigma plus NK. Domer হচ্ছে গিয়ে 4 number. Delta I by I equal to alpha sigma. John Robinson 1 number delta n by n equal to delta k by k. এর ওটা হচ্ছে গিয়ে 2 number GW into CR equal to S. In the adjacent diagram, government should fix the price at which of the following points to make monopoly result in a socially optimal outcome. Output are cost and price at point C. If the producer pays the price for each of the inputs that is used is equal to its value of marginal our product, then which of one of the following does he earn? 0 supernormal profit. Which of the following is not correctly matched for Union Budget 2018 to 19 announced on 1/2/2018? Fiscal deficit 3.5 as percentage of GDP.